Yo, what's going on, guys? And we just heard that Karl-Anthony Towns is now been traded to the New York Knicks. Karl-Anthony Towns is a New York Knick, and they are sending a package of Julius Randle and Donte DiVincenzo to the New York Knicks. And I mean, we're assuming there's pick. Obviously, the first reason they're doing this from the Timberwolves side is salary. They're saving money, and those are two great players they're getting, and it fits better next to Rudy Gobert, Julius Randle, Donte DiVincenzo, Anthony Edwards, Mike Conley, Jaden McDaniels. That works a lot better. But the whole thing is that when we're looking at this situation, is that from the Knicks side, now they have Karl-Anthony Towns. They had a huge question mark at the center position, and we've been talking about it ever since Isaiah Hartenstein left. And now they have themselves Karl-Anthony Towns, a guy who's probably arguably the greatest floor spacing big man of all time. And then they put that guy next to OG Anunoby and Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart and so many other guys in Tom Thibodeau, who's his old coach, who, oh my God, is a great fit. Because when you just look at like how this team is being constructed, the Knicks are going all in, and so are the Timberwolves. Timberwolves are playing the long game because they knew that this team wasn't feasibly going to be able to be kept together. Rudy Gobert, Towns, and Edwards monetarily with the cap and all that. So they had to go out. Randall's going to be cheaper than Towns, and they have to extend them. That's going to be cheaper. Then you go look at the situation, Donte DiVincenzo. They really needed a shooting guard between, or a small forward, or a guy, who could be between Edwards, McDaniels, Mike Conley, and like even be a six man. They didn't really have a six man. And even as much as they brought in Dillingham, the Timberwolves this is a win-win. This is one of the few times when you look at a trade and you think this is a win-win, where both teams walk out of a situation and that you say, okay, for one time, it really does feel like both parties won here. And I honestly, if you're a fan of either team, like I'm a Timberwolves fan, and I really do think that both teams, regardless of picks, walked out of this situation with what is going on. And I really think it was just the best thing that could happen. And I think it's amazing. I honestly think you had to avoid with the whole situation with the salary cap and the aprons for the Timberwolves to maximize their window. They knew they had to move it. And especially with the ownership stuff, I understand it. I get it. And I mean, sometimes, you have to do things that people won't understand. And I'm behind this because it's something that you had to do if you wanted to maximize the window of the Timberwolves. And I think they're doing that, Tim Conley, by getting basically depth. And I think the Knicks are maximizing their window by getting Karl-Anthony Towns to be their new center. Like basically you just traded Isaiah Hartenstein for Karl-Anthony Towns. I would say anybody who knows basketball would say this is a win for either team. And man, the fact that this is what we're walking into means that this is going to be one incredible season. And I really do think that it's going to be great. And I'm really wondering why. Hey, how you guys doing? And I just really want to know. So I want to hear you guys' thoughts down below. And that's basically going to just be it.